Hi everyone, today I bring to you a game between Idani, Pajua, and young Krzysztof Duda. This has happened in the World Cup of 2021 that has being held at Sochi, Russia. At the same time that the Japanese have are hosting the Olympics in 2021, which was supposed to be 2020 in these COVID pandemic times. Let's see, they're actually playing this game over the board. So let's see how this game went. We start. Huh, that's interesting. Black is supposed to, white's supposed to start. My machine is doing some funky things. All right, e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to f6, knight takes, d6, knight moves back, knight takes. Look at the tempo here. Do you see the tempo? And I think the tempo is very clear here. The black is just ramming in there into the center. But anyway, we're trying to control the center with d4. Okay, he closes it with d5. No more movement there. Okay, so now we attacked the knight. So we protect the knight. We castle. We take out our bishop. And it's an interesting move. Rook to e1. Looking at that file where the king is. So we castle right away. And so me now move out the knight. Okay, it's like a boxing match. Boom, boom, boom. Who's going to give the knockout punch? Now we have the knight attacking the knight in the center. So Duda just moves back. Repositioning of the knight closer to the king. So now we're attacking. Look at this. What a fast attack. But we take with the queen. So we continue trying to open up the diagonal for our queen, the black queen there. And we move to the knight to g3. Another interesting knight move. Kind of like staring at the queen. The queen wants to be lured there, but obviously it's defended, so it's not going to go there. Let's see what the reason for that knight move is. Okay, so he moves out with b3. Rook to e8, then the bishop to d2. Knight moves back, so it's a repositioning, looks like. These knights are going somewhere, the black ones. Alright, we continue for the fight for the center. Okay, so Duda ignores this and instead is counter-attacking the d4 pawn. So now he goes and counterattacks with the bishop against the knight. So simply he was pinned, but no more, with the move b6. Okay, so the bishop moves back, kind of losing tempo here. All right, we take. Okay, we continue on the attack. Okay, now it's check. We take with the knight. Interesting move to take with the knight there. Yeah, we continue taking. All right. We are protecting now the bishop that is on c3 with this rook move, because the black knight is staring at it. So now we can, this is a very fantastic move, I really think, because it controls the center. The queen is now moving in the middle game. Look how many pieces it's controlling. Okay, it's staring at the knight on f3. It's attacking basically the pawn. It's also protecting anything that might happen above the 5th rank. And also it's staring at this isolated pawn on a1. Wow. Okay, multifunctional move for Duda here. Okay, how will Idani react? He just moves the pawn, which is attacking the knight. The knight moves out. Let's see, and it takes the bishop. Okay, then we take. The rook moves out, protecting the pawn. More protectors, no, or defenders as they say. Prophylactic move by Idani. Look at that, b3. To have the king potentially have breathing room in the future. Okay, we move up with g6. Interesting move. Okay, now we have more pressure with the queen going on the diagonal there against the king. If he just mobilizes other pieces like those two knights, the white knights, let's see. So conveniently Duda just hides away with his king. Okay, the knight rearranges itself, so being attacked. Again rearranges itself. So now we go after this knight. And the pawn still, of course. Okay, so we go after this other knight. Okay, so we now go after your queen and pawn. Simple. Attack and a counter-attack. Okay, so he moves out of the way. Is now attacking the pawn and the black rook. So what will Duda do? I like that. Duda, Duda, do. What will Duda do? Okay, like Scooby-Doo. We gotta bring Scooby-Doo back. Okay, so let's see. Okay, are we gonna have an exchange of the queens? Wow, so there it is, protecting everything. Interesting. Very nice move, you think? I think that's a very nice move. But we do not want to exchange queens. He steps back from the threat. So now we're going to threaten again with the knight, threatening that queen. The queen just simply totally moves back from that attempt of attack. Kind of moving back. Interesting. Alright, so now we continue with the continued assault here with d1. Okay, so we're going to go on after your queen with b1. So we step out of the way. Okay, the knight now repositions itself. I think there's too much to kind of like not really knowing what the plan is here for white. Too much repositioning of the knights, losing tempo. Alright, so now we have the knight move to e6. Okay, another attack there. We take. The queens are off the board, my friends. And now we begin the endgame. Let's take stock of what we have here. The dust has settled. We are now in the endgame. We have, let's see, 5 pawns for black and 4 pawns for white. So we have an advantage here. Black has an advantage. Let's continue. Okay, we attack. Interesting move right here. I'm going to get one of these knights because that could be a potential hazard for the black king. If the stars align, everything goes well there. But we still have some firepower and we are increasing pressure. Black is increasing pressure, and instead of being equalized, the position is now turning towards black's favor. Alright, the knight moves out, going after that pawn, protecting the white pawn on a4. Interesting, very sharp move with this bishop. Okay, because it halts the a4 pawn's advance. Okay, now we're attacking that bishop. So would you do this kind of move? Look at this move. Interesting. Huh. But of course, white doesn't want the black pawn to move, so is it gonna take? And that would be taken. And that would be like not a good thing, because it would be promotion time for black. So we're feeling the pressure here, trying to mobilize his knights to try to do some sort of trap for the black king. But he moves out with that pawn. And now we're protecting and taking the pawn. Look at this. Now we have 5 to 3 pawns. So it's getting worse and worse for white. Okay, we're trying to go after that pawn. Now we got a check. We escaped the check. You see that prophylactic move several moves ago? Came in handy. So now we go to d1. And move out of the way there. Trying to rearrange the knights again. So we're now about to take another pawn. And guess what? So he escapes with that pawn. And now we are going forth to the d3 rank, and look at the maneuvers. This is when Idani resigns, because the advantage for black is so great that it will be a win. Okay, so this is how it's done. Young Krzysztof has done it with black. Very aggressive play, very good moves, fearless. Duda needs to be fearless to continue. Like, this is very good. We must be fearless. And so that's how it was on July 23rd, 2021. Hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.